to see like how like the drums are working.
You
I'm something. They call you
back.
Kirk.
We got another
I was
one.
like, God damn,
Another
that's
one.
low.
They call you Princess Leia.
Real quick though, on the Realquicctho
All
podcast,
your hoes.
They call you Fiona from Fred.
we got an A&R in the building.
Another
Some
day
call him
getting by,
Anthony,
trying to figure
but he
it out.
goes by
Off the couch,
Antweezy.
your
Hey,
bitches
real quick
calling,
though.
so I'm digging it out. Fuck your name, fuck your life, and fuck whatever you bout.
You hear
If you really got a
hear
problem,
it.
take my dick to your mouth.
homies
Bitch,
out
I'm
there.
certified.
This is
The
Enzyme
one
right
that you
here.
don't want to try. Cross the line and
Enzymes,
get you
Surrealists,
fired.
and the
See you
Dogs,
at this
right?
candlelight,
Yep,
ain't
the Dogs,
stressing
man.
on
I'm
the
stuck
bitch
on
who
this
take a
album.
hoe if you need
I ain't
it.
gonna lie, I'm
But
stuck
one
on
these
this whole album.
motherfuckers, homies, checking
I'm gonna have
me
to peep it
breathing.
out, 'cause I
I'm
like
a
the way it
dog and I
sounds.
know it. Hide your bitch when I'm hunting. They let the bully off the leash. Now you a bitch
like
and
Cadillac
you running.
music.
Top gunning all my enemies. No, you ain't a friend of me. I'm punking all these suckers. I'm addicted to the
Real quick though, man. So
fuck friends,
the man I
fuck
have in
love,
front of me, we've
fuck
been going
fame,
back and
fuck
forth on
those,
Instagram
fuck
for not
them,
even that
fuck
long.
us and fuck lames,
No.
fuck
I want to
shows,
say maybe
fuck
about
feds,
a
fuck
week
drugs,
to a week
fuck
and a
work,
half,
fuck me,
and I
fuck
got
the
him
world,
here.
but most of all,
Got him here
fuck
on the
you.
podcast. He's an A&R. Like I said before, close friends know him as Anthony, but everybody else knows him as Antweezy. Make some noise for Antweezy. Thank you for doing this, man. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Man, so much that I want to get into and that we're going to get into. I don't even really know where to start. A&R, that means you got an ear for the shit. You got an ear for music.
I would say so, man.
How does one come about a position like that? Because I never heard of anybody filling out an application to be an A. You know what I mean? To be an A&R.
Yeah, right. Well, I guess the resume starts with I'm from the city of Santa Barbara, and I started
Shout
off
out
as
Santa Barbara.
and I started off as a promoter. That's where I got my foot in the door because I wanted to do shows because I got the idea from watching MTV Sweet 16.
Okay.
Yeah, because, they were bringing all kinds of people to perform. They were bringing Bone Thugs. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Bro. So, it's like 2013. I'm about to be I think 22 or 21. I'm like, I want to do something like that. That looks cool. I want to bring an artist. I want to have a concert for my birthday. So then I get started off with that, and I got the venue and all this and that, and then from there it just went on for years. I just started doing shows, more shows, bringing people, and then eventually one of the artists or a couple of the artists, they ended up telling me, "Hey, come on the team, and let's work. Be our in-house."
That's
you know
dope.
what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. So we got to tour. We got to go around the country and do a lot of different things like that. And I think from there, just being in the realm of all that, I started getting the ear that producers get, the engineers get. So I was like, I think what I like to do is connect people and put people together and be like, oh, I think you'll sound sick with this guy or with this producer.
I'm with you
You know what
there.
I'm saying? So from there, I just started kind of making connections like that. Instead of doing the shows and be like, yo, I'm going to connect you with this promoter and we're going to go do this show. Hey, I want to hook you up with this producer because this guy can do this and he sounds like this and we can get this artist. And you know what I mean? So things just started going that way. And then I was like, let me try out this A&R stuff. You know what I mean? I stopped doing shows and I was like, let me go put together a mixtape. Let me go put together some singles. So that's kind of where that started taking off from there.
That's low key one of my favorite parts about music is just I would always, all the time, it would always be a dream of mine, just to hear a beat with another set of lyrics. When I was real little, I always wanted to hear, I'll never forget it because I thought in my head it would be the hardest shit ever.
Right.
Was to hear there was a track by Bow Wow, hair nappy but I'm happy, pocket full of dough.
Yep.
From the CEO representing so. So that was my shit when I was little. And I could always hear it over the next episode track by Dr. Dre. So I
see what you mean.
You know what I mean? I would
yeah.
always piece little things together here and there. Damn, I think that would be dope.
Man, you could have sampled a lot of things, man.
I could have, but I didn't know. I was a kid.
Right.
This right here was something that I had this was an idea that I had as a kid, and you know, you think a lot of things are out of reach, but it's not. It's not.
It's not.
You just
It's
gotta
not.
do your homework and make it happen for
It's
yourself.
all up here, man. It's all up here. At the
Word
end of the
up.
day. Yeah, straight up.
So I know what let me not say that, because I don't really know what an A&R is. I mean, besides what you just told me right now, what does it stand for?
It stands for artist and repertory. That's what it stands for, man. I know the repertoire. Sometimes I can't even get, but yeah, that's what it stands for. You know, man. Basically, you know, if you were to look it up on Google, you know, it'll give you a answer in a box. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the way I describe A&R is like out of the box. You know what I'm saying? Because there's just so much that can be done, and like you are like A&R in a lot of things and collabing things and putting things together. So, you know.
How do you go about like mixing certain people? Because, you know, everybody don't mix all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, sometimes like if you really believe in it and you really believe like, oh nah, this is gonna be a good mix, like trust me, it sounds crazy, but sometimes those are the best ones, and I've had a couple of those, and you know, and then there's been somewhere it's like, well, is that really gonna happen? Like can we really like get in the same booth with that or stay in the same studio with that guy? I'm like, bro, trust me, I have a relationship with him, or if not, I know someone that has a relationship, and like it's gonna work out, dog. It's gonna be sick. You know what I mean? And yeah, it is hard sometimes, you know, and it's always a hit or miss too sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't always make the, you know, I'm not going to say I don't always make the right connections, because I believe every connection I make is right, and it's perfect and lines up, because that's the way I feel about it. But not everybody is always on the same pace. Sometimes it'll come back like a few years later and be like, hey, yo, we should actually do that. Okay, cool. Sometimes I just spark the idea, and then it comes around later. Plant the seed real quick.
That's dope. That's dope. Hey, whoever see, now I'm over here thinking about all of these collabs that you would never think that would have worked. Like who would have thought to put Mariah Carey and Bone Thugs on a track together, right? You know what I mean? And then have a classic, a timeless classic.
Yeah, well, who would have thought to put Mariah Carey and Gucci Man together?
See what I'm saying?
There's a lot, bro. There is a lot
crazy.
for sure. Like I've seen him put Lana Del Rey on a Sublime sample, and like, you know what I mean, she killed the fuck out of it. And I wouldn't really picture her on one of those, but I don't know, man. They flipped it and they did that. There's a lot of those, but that's what I'm into. I'm into doing crazy shit like that and things that people would never think. Like, oh, I would never would have thought about doing that. Like, let's roll. I've done some, and I've like. Shout out to Rucci, man, from Inglewood, because I collabed him with Blasta up in North Richmond.
Oh, shit, Rucci. Yeah, my young one, he be telling me about him all the time. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah,
man, yeah. So I collabed them, you know what I mean? And I just expected us to just do a regular banger, man. It was a banger. But after that, they started working together and really bouncing back with each other.
Good.
They're on each other's albums now. I think, like... Rucci's homie now does songs, and like it's a great connection, you know what I mean? So like I was really happy to do that and be a part of that.
Do you ever sit back and like, yeah, I did that? You know, do you ever give yourself a pat on the back for that?
Yeah, dog. No, yeah. There's some collabs or connections I've made that like have gone untold, that like nobody really knows about. But like I just sit back and I'm just like, hell yeah, I did that shit right there. When I'm listening to it, I'm like, you know what I mean? I was part of that. You know what I mean? One way or another, I was part of that. We made that connection. Like, yeah, I'm proud of the things that I have done. I don't really like think of them too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got to keep going, keep moving forward. Because I just know the next thing I'm gonna do is gonna be bigger than the last. And
facts.
It's kind of how I've been like, not doing things. Just kind of the way I've been seeing things lately. Each year is kind of like a smaller elevation than the last, and. You know, I kind of just been wanting to focus on that and really take advantage of that, because if I know that's going on right now, then it's like, okay, you know, maybe I could just really focus in even more and then just go bigger. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird because when it starts going, it starts going. But like when you're sitting back brainstorming about this thing that you want to start going, like you're there for months, even years. But like once it starts going, then it's like, Okay, what's happening next? Okay, this is happening. Then like you start to like kind of like grasp onto the wheel, you know what I mean? So that you can be in control, or take control at least, try. And then you just go on from there, man. It's crazy. It's a crazy journey, you know what I'm saying? But
It's that snowball effect.
yes, exactly. Exactly.
So this August 3rd event this is my first time going, and I do believe this is the Rare Breed Entertainment, right?
Yeah, well, in a way, I did bring it together and I did visualize it because I felt that the area here in the 805 needed some type of idea or some type of structure to where we were able to bring everybody together. And I'm talking about the northern counties of the 805 all the way to San Luis Obispo and below that, and then everybody in between all the way to Ventura County, all the way to like Thousand Oaks, Moore Park, Fillmore, and all that. You know what I mean? Because the 805, I just found out too. Shout out to CTC Radio. They told me that the 805 might be the biggest area code in the whole state. So that right there already told me, hell yeah, there's no way we know everybody here. Because I already know there's a lot of artists in a whole different world up in the San Luis Obispo area that nobody down here in Ventura County knows of. And vice versa, there's people from down here that don't know everybody up there. And recently, there's been a huge, like, merge of, like, or a huge rise in media platforms here in the 805. And we've never had that before. It's really just been coming around the last couple of years. So I'm like, you know what? We have it all here now, guys. Like, artists, they go to like LA, they go to the Bay. Some go to New York for promo runs, all that PR work. There's no reason for them to come here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now there's a reason. But now we have to build it up so that it rises up so that the music industry takes notice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because then they got to be like, hey, there's some friction going on right there. All right.
You know what? Perfect example is myself.
Okay.
Because I'm an Orange County kid. You know what I'm saying? My roots are in Orange County. But second home is the IE.
Hell yeah.
And then the playground was LA.
Yeah.
Never really went past San Diego. Never really went past LA. Mm-hmm. But when I got past LA, I didn't know 805 was an area code. I didn't know Ventura County existed. And that's just staying in my comfort zone.
Hell yeah.
But man, I've said it before, and I'm gonna keep saying it on my platform. The 805 has shown a lot of love, but y'all do a whole bunch of shit. Y'all just had the X Games over here 2 years in a row,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to Dak Prescott. You know, me and Anderson .Paak are kicking it like this,
right?
You know what I mean? And it's like, compared to LA, it's like you can actually hang out with them, you can talk to them, you can socialize with these celebs.
Right.
Kanye's at Cheesecake.
Yeah.
Compared to when you're in LA and you just see him. Mm-hmm. And if you're lucky, you'll get a quick little, all right, cool. And then keep it put. You know, LA's fast.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, 805 definitely somebody needs to make it. Like, let me not. I'm fucking my shit up. Anderson .Paak already made it already.
Right.
But I had no idea that he was from here.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't even know Katy Perry's from here. Santa Barbara, bro. Katy Perry. Yeah.
You know what? I talked to her dad. I talked to her dad at Wood Ranch in Ventura. He came out. That fool came bezeled down, and I was like, "Who?" Because he came in kind of spicy, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. He was waiting a long time, but I was like, me just being fresh to the area, I don't play that. Like, hold on, man, you better check that shit at the door. You're not finna come where I'm at, spicy and shit. But they're like, hey, that's Katy Perry's dad. And even us black folks know who Katy Perry is. So I was like, what? I mean, I still kind of looked at him a little way, but I was at the same time, I was like,
out.
fuck, like The 80, somebody needs to put on for the 805. The same way that Pac put on, or Kendrick. The same way Kendrick puts on for the West Coast.
Right,
the same way
right.
E40 puts on. The same way, you know what I mean? Dave East puts on over there.
Right.
Somebody needs to do that for the 805. And damn it, I just got adopted into the 805. Hey, it's 714, so I'm in the flow. Don't ever get the shit twisted. But I know where I'm at. And I've already shit, a big name out here. She's told me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Alanette in 1047. She was like, you're one of us now. We adopted you.
I was gonna say, man, yeah, I fucking thought you were straight up from here because, like, I seen the love you were getting. I seen, like, you know what I mean, the recognition and, like, the doors that you are opening for us to come, you know, us here. And then everybody just been, hell yeah, I'm gonna go fuck with him. Like, I was like, man, I gotta go fuck with this guy because this guy really seems genuine. I like what he's doing. I like his platform.
Appreciate
and
it.
I was like, I gotta get on there and I gotta get me some of that shit too.
Hey, come on, man. Why? I'm gonna clip this up, make it look all nice and shit.
Hell yeah, man. Shit's sick out here. But you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the reason why we're doing this media event, though, is to really bring everybody together because, you know, I just feel like we have so much potential here and so much to take advantage of that it's just like the right thing to do right now is to put everybody together and make an event out of it. Because I know that's the one source that people love to come together and spend time and, you know, just have a good time is at events. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? We got to do it this way. I don't think we should even do a compilation album. I don't think we should do like a bunch of like musical stuff. I think we just need to network with each other. I think we just need to meet each other and see what we have. And then not only that, I'm talking to a few people across the 805 in different counties. And we're talking about putting together an 805 music committee board. Like a couple special people who are like factors around here that could really push our 805 music out. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be tough. It's going to be a little messy in the beginning, but we're going to structure it and organize it so that we're able to utilize every resource we have here and push it towards the artists that we choose to push it towards. You know, every 5 months or something, we'll pick a new artist and we'll help that artist push. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really want to create we really want to create a system out here, you know what I'm saying? And get these artists pushed. Like you said, we need the next one up. So it's like, if we could help do that, then let's do it, man. Because at the end of the day, like, that's what we got to show here is show what we can do here together as a coast so that the music industry can come in and be like, yo, we need to like move business over there and do some music business over there. And then, you know, hopefully we can start getting some funding over here so that we can start creating some music educational buildings and start inspiring the youth and then bring the next kids up who want to be rappers or engineers or even podcasters. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the event's about too, is also for like the next generation, the next youth, so they can come get inspired, pick up some gems, learn from the podcasters, learn from the artists, learn from the promoters, learn from the videographers, and learn from everybody in general at this event.
Hell yeah, man. Like, at the same time that I was just thinking about it, because I get a lot of talent on, you know, on this platform. Yeah. And I would love to get more podcasters on my platform. And because I want to do everybody's platform. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Red Lamp District. I did theirs. They're based out of here. Ventura Tide Pod. That's damn near, you know, pod family over there.
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna put you in our group chat. There's like 12 people in that group chat. They're all media people and promoters and stuff. I'm gonna put you in there so that they could all follow you and you can follow them back.
Yeah,
and we could all just start networking. That we could pregame before the media event.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I was just gonna step into this. I was just gonna go to support and just keep my ear open and just network. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Because I didn't want to come in feeling like I was stepping on toes. You know what I mean? Like, who's this guy? He's not even from here. Even though nobody from out here has been like that.
Right.
But, you know, it's just common courtesy. I'm in y'all house. You know.
Hey, fuck that, man. You coming because you're a part of us now. You're part of our culture now, bro. And you're going to help, you know, bring up our culture here and our people. Like, you coming, we're going to give you a lanyard. You're going to put your logo on it. Full service out, bro. We got you.
Appreciate that, man. the love too that y'all show each other. Like, okay, even in the collection, I work in the collection, and the collection is the cruise spot. I learned that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'll hear somebody bumping like Slump Boys or Mowgli or Uno. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm like, and it did. Sometimes these are songs I never even heard of before. I'm like, hey, who is that? They're all like, oh, it's my homie's homie.
Right.
It's like my homie makes music too, but he put me on to this dude. It was like, wait, what? And you just bumping it like you don't care. It's like, no, I don't care. Like the shit's hard. I'm like, all right, that's dope. Because sadly, sometimes like coming back where I'm from, some people don't want to play their homie's music because their homie made it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people won't want to buy the hat because, oh, your little clothing line. I mean, it's cool and all, but
yeah,
I'm gonna just go get this
$40.
$50 to. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get this $50 to Nike. Why would I? You know what I'm saying? But like everybody supports each other out here, and this shit's dope.
Yeah, no, I really have seen that, bro. And like I've been doing this shit in the 805 since 2013. Like really got into the music 2013. Since then, yeah, I have seen everybody just supports each other here, and everybody wants to see each other grow and, you know what I mean, become who they're gonna become and stuff. It's just, I think the missing factor was really like the media. Like you guys came in at the perfect time, and I think like it's just our time this year, really. And I think this year we're gonna break ice with that shit. You know what I mean? And next year things are gonna be just skyrocketing.
It has to. Like when I hear that, oh, Young Quicks, he's putting on.
Oh yeah, Young Quicks is putting on. He just came out with that song Oxnard with Fingers, man. Shout out to Young Quicks, man. Y'all doing it.
Yeah, he pulled up. Hey, shout out to Young Quicks. Thanks for pulling up on your boy. You know what I'm saying? Go check that episode out. Go check that episode out.
Yeah, go check it out real quick.
So, how long have you been doing this, and like, what kind of inspired you to get into it?
I've been doing this for about 10 years, since 2013. I feel like I went through a few phases. Like first, I went through the promoter phase. I became a promoter, and then, you know, just started doing shows. And like I said, that stemmed off just wanting to do a show for my birthday and having all the homies come and, you know, inviting whoever else and be like, hell yeah, we got a concert, bro. Like, we're partying. But then after I started working with like the actual artists who like invited me to work with them, and like they're structured, they're like, you know, working like real artists. They got a time schedule. They're full time,
booked and busy.
Yeah, man. So like from there, I became an artist manager, and then just started managing the artists, road managing. You know what I mean? Still coordinating shows, booking shows though, booking verses, booking meet and greets, just doing the whole agency stuff with them. And so I did that for about 5 years with like 3-4 different artists, and just had them booked and busy, going everywhere. And, you know, I'm going on the road too with them and all that too, you know, because I got to go meet people. I got to go meet the promoters I'm booking them with, make, you know, everybody else, bro. Just trying to get in the mix and get all the relationships in my little black book. You know what I'm saying? And then, then after I did the artist managing, that's when I said, the ear came to me for being an A&R. And I lined up a few collabs for a few people. And after that, I was like, damn, all right, I'm going to start doing this now. Just A&R and putting together tracks, you know what I mean? And I put together a couple tracks. I put together a mixtape, and I did it with some 805 artists and some LA artists. So I kind of did like a LA to 805 type thing in a way. And then after the A&R thing, probably like 2019 came, and, you know, I had to take care of things in life. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so
1,000.
Like,
yep.
Yeah, I had to like what they say, like, you know, you take off the suit, you know what I mean, and leave it at the fucking door, you know what I mean, because you got to take care of business real quick. So I had to take care of family stuff. I had to take care of mental stuff, and, you know what I mean, just get myself right, get my family right, my kids and everything.
Yeah, there's beauty in that every time.
Oh, the beauty definitely came out, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that was for a few years. Then after that, I was like just actually, yeah, just like 9 months ago. 9 months ago, I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready. Let's go back out there. Let me
Hey,
see. Let me
you
see what I
feel
gotta
like
do.
Your energy's there.
Yeah,
Your
I'm
vibe's
like,
there.
yo,
You
let me
feel like
see.
it.
Yeah, let me see what I gotta do. Let me see where everybody's at right now. And I went. I looked around. I'm like, okay. I did a few tours. I did a tour with Cam de Guapo, and then I did a tour with OG Dominator from Triple C, and then, you know what I mean, just to get my feet wet, and then also to just bring awareness back to the 805. Like, yo, he's back. Like, yo, he's here again, because everything was gone. Instagram was deleted. Everything. I was just like, I'm out. Like, I gotta take care of shit, bro. Like I'm out. Like, I don't care, because I know, because I always had it like that too, where it's like even if I wanted to take a break for a bit, I could come back and just stir the shit back up, because like the name has been there, and like I kind of feel like, in a way, like I've built a household name for myself. Like, in a way, like a lot of people know, like, oh shit, when this fool's like, when this fool's on the run doing some stuff right now, like he is right now, like shit's about to go
That's
down
real.
right now. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
So yeah, so I came back. I'm like, you know what? Okay, I did the promoter thing. I did the artist management thing. I did the A&R thing. Now, I just feel like now I just want to give gems. I just want to inspire. I want to motivate. I want to especially help out and motivate the artists here in the 805, especially the young generation. Like, that's who I really feel we need to focus on, because they're hungry right now, bro. And like, they're the most ambitious artists that I've seen in a while. And honestly, all these new generations, not just here, the ones in LA too, they're fucking on and popping and all savage. And the ones in the Bay, everyone's just doing their shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want to give my time and energy to them, because I feel like they could use it and they can need it. And with all the gems and the experience I have, I just want to give that back to them. In a way, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, so I'm in my music advocate mode right now. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be an advocate for the coast, and I want to help everyone just push. So I know with this event, it's going to be the first official, first annual, and it's going to be...
Oh, no shit.
It's the first annual. Yeah, first annual, and you know me, we're going to make sure this shit runs for generations to come. That's why it's not just my event. And yeah, man. I tell everybody, I'm like, look, this is not my event. It's all of ours. So if you're joining right now, you're grandfathered in, because I need partners. I don't need sponsors. I need partners.
Word
That's
up.
what everybody is, bro. Everybody's a partner. Eventually, we're going to have 100 partners for this.
Real quick, though, what does this say right here?
It says, don't aspire to be the best on the team. Aspire to be the best for the team.
Come on, man. What?
For the team.
I preach this. Like,
yeah, you can read that backwards. It'll still make sense.
for real. Look, I preach it, though, because it's like I say it all the time. And I'm especially to my kids.
Oh, yeah. You got
This ain't just for me. This is for us.
Yeah.
This is for us. Like, from the 714 to the 805, from the 5 to the 101 and backwards. This
Hell
is for
yeah.
us. You know, I got people back at home like, damn, I see you moving out there. Like, when you gonna come do it out here? Well, I mean, I was doing it out there, but
yeah.
sorry, the neighbors, you know, they let me borrow the sugar every time I knock on their door. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah, straight up.
now, they want to come out here, and they want to rock with people from out here.
Yeah. And that's the awareness we're trying to bring, man. You know what I mean? Because that's exactly what we have here, bro. We have just as much. Listen, in the 805, we have just as much talent. We have just as much resources. And I'm sure as hell we have just as enough money. You know what I mean? To really be able to put something together here, create our own media hub, our own Motown, our own Dash Radio, just our own media-based place out here where, like, entertainment is just wilding. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how to mesh my two worlds together, because this is my world now. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna mesh the two worlds together, but I think like just a West Coast takeover. And if anybody from the Bay might happen to be watching this and y'all trying to get down with something like this, or even if y'all got something to do, even if y'all got something like this,
hell yeah.
come on, we got to make this realer, because this
Shit.
is really happening. People
Yeah,
are
man.
really
Hey.
tapping in.
Yeah, anybody out there, listen, at the end of the day, all we have is ideas and we have visions. So that's why it's important that we collaborate with people who have the brains and people who can really like bring some structure to the things that we have visions for. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, bro, I had this idea and this vision for this event, but everybody who's coming together is helping me structure it and make it become really what soon will probably become like an expo. You know what I mean? Or like a sneaker con type shit. Like I really want this to be like a Rolling Loud type shit. Like I want this to be a big ass media thing where all the artists come, and eventually it's gonna just be like where we have even media from LA come. You know what I mean? So that they can spill gems and, you know what I mean, give back to the people out here and all that shit. And then eventually, if anybody wants to, we can go around the West Coast and do this shit in their city. You know what I mean? We can do this across the nation and do this in other states so that we could bring more people together.
So, I mean, preach, dog. Like, you cooking right now. I know I keep saying Rare Breed Entertainment. I apologize for that. But what is the label?
Yeah, so
what's your label called?
Prominent Records.
Prominent Records.
Yeah,
okay,
Prominent Records is the official LLC for us, and that's really where I distribute all the music that we put together, whether we're putting it together with locals or putting it together with mainstream people, whoever it is that we're working with. You know what I mean? Like, so far we have High Tone and Reverie, we got Rucci and Blasta, Young Note, Throat Essay, Play BZ, and you know we got a mix of a lot of other artists too. And yeah, so Prominent Records, baby.
Talk that shit, man. So damn, I'm even more excited now because now I'm a part of it.
Yeah, man.
I was going as a guest, and now I'm about to be
Hell no,
bro.
Hell no, bro. If you have a position in the music industry in general, but especially in the music industry in the 805, you're coming, bro, and you're a part of it, and you're gonna be a part of it for life. Like this is it. Like it's too bad. It's kind of like one of those like you don't have a choice. You kind of just gotta fucking join.
Well, believe me, hey. To my folks back at home, yeah, I didn't have a choice.
Oh yeah, you know where you come from, man.
Hey, Yak Wiz. That's another one of my. So people ask me what that is. What's Yak Quiz? And it's acronyms. It stands for you already know what it is. So really, it's Yak Quiz, but you know, I gotta put the I in there to make it sound a little bit more
That's
flyer.
what's up. I like that.
So let's say, nah, I'm not ready for that. I was gonna say top 5 805 artists, but I'm still tripping out that you said
I got an answer for that.
Yeah, you got one?
Whatever you want. When it's your show, you go with it.
This is what you said. 805 goes all the way to San Luis Obispo.
Arroyo Grande or Paso Robles, Arroyo Grande too, bro. It's huge. It goes to Calabasas in a way, low key.
That shit, hey, San Luis, if I'm not mistaken, I went to San Luis Obispo one time from Ventura, and it took me like hour 45.
Oh, longer, yeah, for sure. Longer than that, if anything, bro.
Probably.
I just went to go do an interview, bro, in San Luis Obispo. That shit was 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's long. That's another reason why a lot of us don't, you know, kind of come together and sometimes because, like, it's far, bro. Travel is far. And not only that, it's like, well, if I'm not performing, then why am I going?
Okay, yeah, y'all gotta, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta stop that. And I'm telling you from a cat that I used to be like that with my comedy. Like, I'm not finna go an hour and a half. Right. Just to do an open mic or just to get $50.
I feel it. I understand.
Yeah, no doubt. But if you wanna get out there, you gotta go out there. You have to do it, or else you're gonna be known for that. Like, yeah, he's dope, but he's not coming out here.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and like
I knew a few artists that were like that, and you know they were just from the city, but I really wanted to push them to be like, yo, bro, check this out. I actually booked a show with this one artist in Downey, bro. Let's go. It's my first show out in Downey, but I feel like we have to branch out. I feel we have to go do these things. They didn't want to because like nobody knows us. There's no fans. What if this and that? I'm like, who cares?
How
bro?
you think
I'm
you
like,
get them?
I'm like,
How
listen.
do you think you get them?
Yeah, I'm like, listen. We're gonna go. You're gonna see fans. Just go talk to them. Let them know who you are. It's just communication. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, right now, like you're on this level. Like go talk to them. You know, send them all your Instagram, all this shit. And then once you perform, they're gonna see you perform and be, oh, that fool talked to me in the beginning. Like then, you know, the love's thereafter. And what happened? What happened after? He went home happy as a fucking buckaroo, man. He's like, hey, you were right, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, fool, we can't just be stuck performing at Velvet Jones on State Street, bro.
Yeah,
like we gotta go.
Like it showed me a lot. It showed me what helped me even just get out of that bubble is just watching my peers do it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm not going out there. And I am. I'll catch you. Look, I'll be in Ontario performing, and you can just not go because it's too far.
Right.
I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go to LA and do some comedy. And because at the end of the day, it just turns into missed opportunities. You never know who's gonna be there.
Straight
like
up.
My homegirl, shout out to Precious Hall. She has an open mic out there. It's called Flashback Studios. About a week ago, T.I. pulled up and did comedy.
And did comedy?
Yep. T.I. pulled up and did some comedy.
Shit, dude.
And I hit her up. I text her like, yo, like what? She was like, pull up on Tuesday. I got you. You can perform. It's like, T.I.? I mean, we all know T.I. for rapping. But,
Right.
But
That's why I'm like, what the
just like how Riley said in the Boondocks, my nigga, that's T.I. You know what I mean?
Right,
like she been having
right.
crazy, like it's the bigger your name gets, the smaller the world gets.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's for sure.
You know. So yeah, let's get to that top 5. Who you got top 5 in the 805?
All right, man. My top 5 in the 805. And no particular order though.
Okay, cool.
All right?
Yeah.
Look, let me put it to you this way. These artists, I can go to their Apple Music playlist and press that red button shuffle and play their whole fucking catalog.
No skips.
No skips. All right. Oxnard Pugs.
Yep. Shout out to
Big
him.
E. Mark Ford.
Yeah, he's hard.
Slump Boys. And Lalo Cerratos. And that homie is hard.
All right. Hey, y'all heard it. So the next thing y'all need to do is bring that ass here.
Yeah, real quick though.
Real quick though. Bring that ass here. Have you ever tried to make music? Have you ever tried to rap?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I have. No, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I think so. I think a lot of people, at least, maybe they never got to the point of like the microphone and recording, but they fucking wrote shit down, bro. Yeah. I actually went all the way through and recorded some shit. I remember the first one I did was 50 Cent Back Down instrumental. And then I did Ice Cube, Today Was a Good Day. And then I did, speaking of T.I., I did the T.I. Memories Back Then.
Okay.
The one with Kendrick and B.O.B. Yeah, I did that one, bro.
Damn.
Like I was just
throwback right
man,
there.
I was just fucking around, you know what I'm saying? And like it was cool, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I got pushed to the back scene, you know, just multiple reasons and shit. Like some of it because I just felt like I could do more there, and then other times I just didn't have like, I don't know, the best influence either, like right people around me and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure I would have been hard too at rapping. I ain't gonna lie. Like
I'm right there with you.
You know what I mean?
I'm right there with you, dog.
Hey, I straight up, I probably would have been on some of the levels with the artists that I have been working with. You know what I'm saying?
But with you, dog.
But for whatever it was, you know what I mean? Shit, I just went to the back and I still fucking put in work, and I still rose to a certain potential where like people were like, "Damn, bro, you must be a rapper." I'm like, that's cool, dog.
There's other avenues.
There is.
There's
and I
other
found
avenues.
That. I found that, bro. That's why, like, with promoter, I went to A&R. I went to road managing, and then booking agency stuff, and then just coordinating stuff, and then like I'm going behind like media and trying to see how I could push media and like, you know, do all this stuff. So like there's a lot of fucking avenues. You know what I mean? There is, bro. And you know what? I do give it up to the artists that are artists and they're producers and they're fucking promoters at the same time. You know what I mean? There's a lot of artists that really just do independent shit, bro. Like I know Russ is one of them. You know what I mean? And I know he fucking also coordinates some of his tours, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like yeah, it's like real independent shit sometimes. And you know, I got to work with a few of those artists, and that's where I learned a lot of the independent grind. And that's why I like to push artist development on artists too, especially the young guys, bro, because they be all hyped up on the internet, right? And they got crazy shit going on for them on the internet. But once they have an actual show, it's like half of that energy.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, bro, that's why it's important to go to the city and go network with the businesses, network with the artists, go do the groundwork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
You
important
gotta
to do
rehearse.
groundwork, bro. People forget that because the internet has just taken over so much. And it is easier, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
It's
knock the
super
internet.
easier.
If this was 2013 and the shit was popping how it is now, yeah.
Man, what? You know where we'd be
Yeah,
right
you know
now?
where it'd be, exactly.
Like, watch out, Drake. Shit,
Yeah, shit, we were right
Get
here,
out of
dog.
my seat.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't be popping tickets out the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, man. I was popping shirts out the trunk. I was popping tickets out the trunk. I wasn't a rapper popping mixtapes out the trunk. I was popping tickets.
Man.
I was in that promoter game way back then.
Hey, real quick though, you just reminded me to shout my sponsors out.
Shout
Because I was doing the t-shirt. No, I still do the t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? But
Hard.
first sponsor, Midnight Vapors, Yakwiz, man, 12036 West Street in Garden Grove, Orange County. You know, send one folks, so I'm in the flow. They got mods, they got pods, they got batteries, they got juice. Whether you're a cloud chaser or whether you like to do the tricks, you know, these fools be blowing O's like fucking dolphins and shit. The shit's kind of dope, you know what I'm saying? Figure eights and all that. Hit them up for all your needs. They got the puff pods, the plug and plays. You know, some of the pods you can hit that shit up to 20,000 times.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? They got disposables. They got 0 nicotine
blinkers
to like 12 nicotine. And then if you need that extra ingredient, yeah, hit them up. They'll tell you more about it than I can. Also, my second sponsor goes to Bomb Body Collectives. I know my hands look a little ashy. Fuck y'all, don't laugh. I didn't get a chance to put my bomb on, but she has a ton of stuff. My favorite one is it's a balm that you put on your tattoos, and it makes your tattoos look like before they peeled. I don't know what she puts in it, but everything is organically made. Everything is, you know, made by hand. Ain't no extra chemicals or sulfur, whatever the shit that they putting in our you know, lotions and shit. So go to Bomb Body Collectives. You can check both of them out on Instagram, TikTok, Etsy, all that. Hit them up, make a purchase, support your people. And last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing. All right, Young Boss Life Clothing _ on Instagram. Go hit them up. It's me, but go hit them up. Get a hat, get some shorts, get a t-shirt. If I do get a big enough response, I will be coming out with the slides. It is summertime.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Need
Young
them.
Boss Life Clothing, go check that out. Now back to the show. Back to what you were saying about the young artists.
Yes.
You know, as far as them promoting themselves and as far as them like just they're literally making their own music from scratch. The beat, they're learning how to push record, and they're starting to find out that, well, I'm already promoting myself. I don't need to pay you to promote it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't need a booking agent. I just booked 9 shows. Like these younger generation, they're a different type of beast, and you know the cell phone, it does help. Like, what is your perspective on that? Just the independence of the young artists.
I think they're on the right track, and I really feel like they're ahead of their time thinking about being independent and doing it on their own and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of them do feel like, nah, I got this, or like, you know, because they want to figure it out on their own at the end of the day. And I know I was like that too at a certain point. I'm like, yo, I'll figure it out. Like, I want to do that, but there comes a time where it's like, shit, bro, you're between a rock and a hard place, and like, it's like, you know, you gotta ask, or you gotta like just find out. And you know, I just really encourage a lot of the young artists to like not be afraid to ask, or just, you know, like, you're not asking for help, bro. Just be like, what did you go through when this happened? You know what I'm saying? What was your experience? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not, and no one's gonna tell you what to do either. They're just gonna tell you like, well, this is what happened. This is what's gonna go on. So, you know, use your best of knowledge or be wise. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I really feel like, you know, that they should feel more encouraged to ask out and reach out more. You know what I mean? But yeah, again, to each his own. You know what I mean? Best of luck to you guys learning it on your own and going about it your own. But either way, you're gonna come across someone and you're gonna have to learn, no matter what.
Yeah, from like for me coming from experience, because my whole thing was well, just as a man, period. Like it took me a while just to learn how to ask for help without feeling like a buster.
True
It's not even
that.
it's not even about that. Just if you don't know, don't act like you know, because then you're just gonna look stupid.
Right.
And then the other thing that I just learned, I'm 35 and I just learned this. You get what you pay for. Don't be afraid to spend the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's editing. I didn't want to spend the $25.99 on an editing tool. I didn't want to spend $100 on an AI tool that could drastically help me. And then once I finally just got over that, it's been smooth sailing. It's like, dang, I should have did this a long time. So that's my piece of advice to the young ones. If you're scared to spend that $15, just spend it and watch what happens. You're gonna get it. You might not get a return right away, but you will. You're paying for convenience. That's
right.
Yeah, you're paying for convenience. Just spend it.
And you're putting it towards this thing that you're passionate about, and you know this thing is going to work for you one day. So it's like, yeah, man, might as well just, and it's not just money. It's time, it's effort, it's practice, it's sacrifice. You know what I mean? Money, too, on top of it. But, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. And, like, I just hope that the younger ones, man, they just reach out when they feel like it's time to, or at least just, take into consideration when someone reaches out to you and be like, hey, man, I'll see you on that journey and good luck to you. You know what I mean? Like, look out for these things, or, whatever it is, man. Anybody can take anything, and they may not use it now, they'll use it later.
Right? Because they'll finally get over that ego, hopefully.
Right? Or, exactly. Or they'll be like, I'm tired of doing it on my own.
See, that's something else, too. It gets exhausting.
That, bro, and, I encourage a lot of these artists. I'm like, bro, build yourself a team. I know a lot of them, they want to take their homies with them, and they want to make their homies managers, or they want to make their homies this and that. I get it. You could do that. But make sure these people around you are learning what they're supposed to be learning. Because they could be around the artist all day, and they're going to learn and pick up what the artist learns and picks up. But the artist is always going to learn differently than what these people need to learn. These people need to meet with other A&Rs, meet with other music managers, go meet with other promoters and talk and network and be like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like don't tell people like, oh, yo, like, this is my first time doing it. I don't know what I'm doing, but like, just like, hey, bro, like I rep this guy. We're doing this. We're going here. And just start genuine conversations with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be quick to jump in the mix and be like, yo, I'm repping my homie. Like, what do you think we should do? Or like listen to his shit. Like, just pick up.
It's a lot more than that.
Yeah, man. Just pick up genuine conversations with people. Let them know what you're doing, what your position is, and what you seek to do. And you know what I mean? The right people will come around you, and they'll be like, oh, shit, have you guys thought this? Yo, this is what I did with my artist. And you'll just learn, bro, because the artist needs to do his job, too, and be like, hey, bro, I want you to talk with this pool, like talk with this person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the artist should be telling you who to go meet and talk with. Like, I need you to learn. You know what I mean? So it's hard, bro, because the artist just wants to be the artist, and that's who the artist should be at the end of the day. They should only focus on themselves being the artist and the artist only. But that's why you have to bring people around you. That's why you have to like go out and reach out to people, you know what I mean? Because it's going to get too busy, and you're going to cut yourself short, or, your plate's going to get too thin, and then your head's going to scramble. You're going to end up in writer's block, and it's like, bro, like, give yourself space. Like, it's okay to let go of some of the reins and let some other people take control and help you out. Because at the end of the day, you're going to pick the right people to uplift you, to build you up, to fulfill that vision of yours and meet those goals. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's big facts. I have a question.
Shoot
And
it.
it might be a dumb question because, like, can A&Rs get record deals, or is that just for an artist?
No, I'm pretty sure they can get distribution deals, because I've gotten in some email. I've gone into some emails with like Virgin Music and someone who knew someone at Empire, so it wasn't directly with Empire, but I was like, yo, I have a lot of artists, bro, and like, I'm just distributing off TuneCore right now. I use TuneCore and I use DistroKid. And you know what I mean? That way I'm also like able to do the splits and all that shit. But,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I reached out to them. I'm like, hey, I have a lot of artists and I have a lot of people that just reach out to me and I do work with, you know, like what's up? You know, like, cause I that's a field that's like sometimes I don't know like exactly how to approach things either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I do A&R stuff, bro, and I do as much as, and I do what I've done so far, but like, there's still a lot more shit I don't know. So I got books. I got music business books. I got other shit. I go on, you know, YouTube and watch other people's interviews.
YouTube
You know
University, man.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. I be watching like, you know, Jimmy Iovine and, you know, all these other guys that be doing the same stuff I'm doing or just in other fields. And yeah, A&Rs can get distribution deals. They just have to have, you know, a record label that's not functioning in a way, but like that's just moving. You know what I mean? Like you constantly are fucking.
They gotta always have some traction.
You gotta have consistent traction.
Word.
And you gotta always be putting out music. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing. You can get it, but they want you to be at 60 miles per hour already. You know what I'm saying?
The
yeah,
time.
They ain't fucking with you if you're at 10, bro. They're like, nah, come back, bro. Like, so it's like, yeah. Right now, and I'm not even tripping on it right now. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm actually trying to work with artists to get them distribution deals. You know what I mean? Like I'll try to help get someone at Empire, or if not, I'll send this person to the Virgin Music one that I was just talking to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because you know, even like with their whole record label thing, it takes a lot of money, bro. And I have dumped a lot of fucking money into this. I have gotten a lot of it back. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know what I mean? There comes a point where like the machine starts working for you.
Yeah.
Because you've dumped so much over the years. You know what I mean? But obviously, we're always going to be in debt. You know what I mean? It's always going to be either money or time or whatever the fuck it is. People we lost along the way.
Yeah, man.
And, you know what I mean? But so, yeah, right now I'm just trying to see what I could do for artists and get them a record label or a distribution deal or whatever, you know what I mean? And then take my shit with them over there. And then, you know, just any way I can get my foot in the door, you know, whether it is me going directly to them and saying, I got this whole functioning roster, or it's like, yo, I'm coming in here because I want this homie to get signed. And then I get my foot in the door that way. But
it works.
Yeah, man. However it is, you know what I mean?
So when I hear distro deal, it's pretty much a deal, and you get a percentage off of how much physical copies, right, that are printed,
royalties, and
okay. So that was my question. That's you just answered my question right there, because I'm still in the mindset of and I'll be real. I don't look. I know the artist, and I know how to podcast. I know how the artist makes money. I know all about the 360 deal. Okay, when it comes to distribution, I'm thinking of hard copy CDs. And even though you said it, I'm gonna say the question again so you can give a more in-depth answer. How does a distro deal work without any physical copies?
Yeah, basically they'll just do a split percentage. There's from my personal experience. This one dude, he already had a deal with Sony Music, so he's like, yo, bro, I'll let you use my dashboard with Sony, and you could distribute through Sony, and all they want is 10%. And then, you know, you get the 90 and, you know, split it however the fuck you're going to split it.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? That was that, you know what I mean? And, you know, I didn't really get too far into it either, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I was new to it too, but I was just dabbling, bro. I was just trying to dabble, figure out things, different avenues. Like, okay, what can we do? How can we expand? You know, like, what are the things? Because I didn't have too many people around me either growing up who were even in a position. I didn't even have anyone growing up who was even a promoter, bro. So even from the beginning, I didn't have all the answers because I didn't have no one to ask. It's not that I was afraid to ask. I didn't have no one to ask.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to literally go to Google and find myself a music venue. That's how I started off with that. So, you know, even with all this now that I'm in the door, now I ask questions because now everybody's around and I could be like, yo, what's this? How I do this? Da da da. And you know, some people they're honest with me. Some people they'll give you like the little game, but then like you still gotta go figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
At
okay, well, at least you said
the
some
game's
shit.
to be sold, not to be told.
Yeah,
I
man.
hear all
I'm
that.
like,
I get that shit.
Fuck all that shit. Like, what the fuck? Does it cost more than the Mona Lisa? Like,
Right?
God damn, man.
Hey, okay, so then I like this topic. Back then, when we was growing up, what was the CD? Anywhere from $12 to $20, right?
Yeah.
The CDs that were $12, you probably would get 7 to 13 songs.
Yeah.
Anything above that, or anything, or at least song wise, any album that had more than 13, you got to pay the $20.
Yeah, that's true.
How, in today's time, how do you determine how much a stream is worth? Because I notice other different platforms, they charge or they pay different amounts.
They do.
per stream. Like, what? How do we fix that shit? Because it don't seem right to me.
Shit, man, I don't even know. You can't fix it. Supposedly, the guy from Spotify, the CEO, he thinks it costs artists zero money to make music. Like, that already right tells you what kind of person is in position and is fucking paying people. Like,
He must wear a suit.
Yeah, man. Like, so really, I think like streams are being paid anywhere from like a penny to like under $1 type stuff. I know Tidal, because that's Jay-Z's platform.
Right.
They really paying out. They're paying out the most out of everybody, I think, right now. But yeah, man, it's hard. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it sucks that physical copies and all that isn't really in no more, because that's really where a lot of people's money was at, and merch too. You know what I'm saying? While they're getting pennies off these streams and stuff. But really, yeah, man, you really want to make a lot of money off that. I mean, obviously there's publishing too, but you're not going to make a lot of money off publishing if you're not performing in like big venues like Ventura Majestic Theater or the Novo, or if you're not on the radio, if you don't have a commercial jingle. You know what I'm saying? That's where that mailbox money comes in. But, other than that, you just got to just work hard, dedicate, get your shit on the radio, make that shit go viral, pop, and, you'll see all the royalties there, or obviously a distribution deal. And that's why a lot of artists, they figure out different avenues. You know what I mean?
Right.
Them too, bro.
Right.
They start up different businesses. They start up merch. They go acting. They create it. Or if not, they create their own label, and they do all kinds of stuff. I mean, artists don't just stick to just being or to just creating music. You know what I mean? They create different avenues, because not only that, and I know this for a fact because my personal experience, and I know artists, once they enter that world, like, their mind just starts getting so creative. They're like, man, if I could do this, I can create anything. I can do this business.
Exactly how
I could do this. I could do that. I could put my mind to that, because if I'm able to do this with these skills on this, I think this takes about the same type of skills and the same knowledge. So I think, I don't know, bro, like your appetite starts to, change and grow and get bigger.
Your stomach gets bigger. Yep.
Yeah, you're just getting, exposed to all this crazy shit and different things that you could do in this world now. Like me, it's not that crazy, but like, I was like, okay, cool. I can coordinate artists, and I could be the middle person between the artist and the promoter, and I could book them shows and tell them where to go and do this and that. I have a business, a second business, because I have a music business and I have a transportation business.
Okay.
And in that transportation business, I'm doing the same thing, bro. Like a promoter, I'm a dispatcher. So I'm working with the driver and the broker, and I'm coordinating loads for them and telling them where to go pick up this load and where to go. So like I went from booking shows to booking loads, because it was kind of like the same formula, kind of like the same type of shit, except it's a different field, but it worked out the same way, the way I thought about it. So I'm like, man, you know what's next for me? I'm going into film producing next. Like, that's what I mean. Like, when you get in, like, when you're in this world, bro, and like there's no boundaries, there's no walls around you, like, and you're not necessarily stuck in a 9-to-5, because your mind is going to be stuck in that. And when your mind is free and like you just know you're in this space where like everything you dream about or want to dream about or envision is tangible, that shit can happen, bro. actually can fucking happen. It may not happen now. It may not happen in a year, but if you're consistent and you're
Yep.
committed, it will fucking happen. Because just
Yep.
just like a bad habit or a good habit, you want to work on it, right? You want to work on it, or you want to add a good habit, or you want to work on a bad habit. It's not going to happen right away. But like with time and consistency and commitment, it's going to become a routine, or it's
Yep.
just going to become natural. So it's the same shit that we have to put the energy towards this thing that we're passionate about, this thing that we love, this thing that we want to, create all these possibilities for us. You know what I'm saying? My whole inspiration too didn't just come from wanting to do a show for my birthday. I was a skater way before fucking music.
Me too.
Dog, I know a lot of us was, and like I skated, bro, and
Shoot.
shout out to my hometown Santa Barbara, but shout out to the hometown that has my heart though, Goleta, because that's kind of where I was raised and grew up at. There was a shop there called Surf Country, a skate shop and a surf shop. Man, I was probably like 8, 9, and 10 years old. I was skating, and I was watching my favorite skaters. My favorite team was the Shorties team, and my favorite skaters were Jesse Sylvie and Sam Baptista, because they were from the same city too, Goleta.
Dope.
Right? So I seen them come up, bro, from they were 14 or 13, and they got to travel around the world. Because that's what the skating companies did to go make their videos. They treated them like they were artists, like they were the record labels, bro. Like, yo, we gotta go tour, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta go do all this. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna skate. I'm gonna get sponsored. I'm gonna get on a team, and I'm gonna do all that shit. I got sponsored. I got on a team, but I didn't get to do all that because I don't know. Again, life came. I didn't have the right people around me, the right, influences, and
It'd be like that.
and like I was told more like, oh, you gotta do a real sport, like come on now. So I got forced to go do football, even though I could have probably made it in skateboarding. But either way, the inspiration came from wanting to travel. I just wanted to travel. So when music came into my life, I found that purpose there, and I found that goal there, and I said, you know what, bro, I'm going to be able to travel with music. Because you know why? Because my inspirations of music are traveling. And my inspirations at the time were Dre, Snoop, 50, or Eminem, and then 50, and then The Game. Like, that whole Aftermath was my inspiration.
Yeah,
and I
killed
wanted to
it.
be like them and do everything they did with music. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to do it being a rapper or whatever it is. I end up becoming in this music shit. And I did. I got to travel around the country. I didn't get to go around the world. Not yet. The journey's not over yet. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to go around the country more than 5 times. Like, with some of my favorite artists that I was working with. You know what I'm saying? And so I got to live that dream. I did. It wasn't through skating, but it was through music. And I'm grateful for music ever since then. So that's why I want to inspire music to more people. I want to push music to more people. I want more people to gravitate towards music and find a position for themselves here. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks right away you have to be a rapper. Nah, bro.
Nah,
Come do something else.
yeah, 'cause I
you
did
could be
too.
an intern
It's
and then
facts.
find your way in.
It's
You know what I mean? You
facts.
could be an intern and then find a position. Or you can create your own position. Did you know that's crazy? You can create your own position. And you
Yeah.
may not be able to name it something because there might be a name, but you could just be like me, bro. Like right now, I'm a music advocate. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's my role right now. That's my purpose right now. That's my phase right now for music. You know what I mean? So that's just the greatest thing about this and life.
Cooking, man. I real quick though, man. You said creating your own position. Did you know the guy? He goes by the master detailer of Tesla.
Okay.
He just made that up and put it on the resume. Master detailer.
See what I
And
mean?
Tesla hit him up, and now he's like the guy.
Yeah,
He runs everybody else when it
that's what
comes
I
to
mean,
detailing
dog.
the
You can
car.
create your own lane. You can create your own purpose. You
Crazy.
can create the own thing that you can create your own thing that you want to do in your world, bro, in this life, and name it whatever you want, and it will become a service, and then you'll become an innovator, and then people will be like, oh, I want to be that when I grow up. But it's like, where the fuck do you go to school for that? It's
Right?
Like, nah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, facts.
It's like, yo, I took everything I learned, everything I experienced, and everything I gained, and put it together, and now it's this thing, and this is what I do. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes when people ask me, like, what do you do now? I'm like, well, I'm a music advocate. I'm just helping people out. I'm giving game and putting shit together, connecting dots. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like this is what I was before. Like this is my resume. You know?
Yeah, like you're. What's the word for it? There's a word for it. The ones that put there's like a director, and then there's a
Producer.
It's like, the event planners, but there's a name for it.
Yeah.
What's the name? I can't think of it right now.
Besides coordinator and
Coordinator. That's the word.
Okay.
Coordinator.
Okay, I was thinking that.
You're a music advocate coordinator. You know what I'm saying? You putting everything together. That's what coordinating is. It's like, and then there's something else you said too about just like you don't have to. You can still live your dream. It might not be the way that you want to get in, but either way, your dream's coming true. Like for me, I just wanted to be famous. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to entertain.
Hell yeah.
One of my dreams was when I had first walked in Celebrity Live and I saw what it was, and I just see all these seats and tables, and I'm there and it's packed. And I would dream about doing comedy in front of all of these people.
Hell yeah.
And it came true 3 times. Over 400 people from the front row, like touching the stage, all the way to the back. And then it just clicked. It's like, you know what? Like, just the fact that you dreamed it and you stayed with it and it happened. Like, watch.
That makes me happy for you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
like,
man, it makes me truly happy for you. That's great.
This is the beginning.
It is.
Like,
it's the beginning. You know what I mean? And that's another thing too. Like I've told artists, because I've had artists who like, they're from here, but like they had to go move to like a different city or state. And and they feel discouraged, bro, because they're like, fuck, how am I going to do music now? I'm like, bro, what state are you in? You're in Texas? Pfft, come on, dog. Like, let me see.
Dude with the chicken is killing it right now.
Let me see what I can line up for you, bro. And,
yeah, word up.
And, get into this shit. So, I mean, true story. Luckily, I did know people in Texas. My boy is like 4 or 5 hours away from Houston, though. So, like, I knew these people out there. I'm like, hey, look, my homie, he just moved out there, and, he just wants to continue doing music. He wants to continue doing what he's doing because he really wants to live this shit. But he's in a different fucking place, or he doesn't know a soul, except maybe his family that moved him over there. So I'm like, all right, look, we're going to put you here. And, of course, it's like, well, fuck, fool. Like, I've never performed. I'm like, of course not. Like, you're never going to perform anywhere else.
Yeah.
It's always going to be your first time until you go again. So let's do it here because I'm going to put you with these people and it's going to go great. And from here on, you're just going to plant the seed. You know what I mean? But it's like, but the point of it all was like, look, bro, you don't have to be here doing this shit to blow up. You can go anywhere else, do the same shit, be exactly who you are, and still blow up, bro. And then tell them where you're from. Like, like it don't matter where you're from, bro. Like take Wiz Khalifa for example, bro. He's from all the way out there on the East Coast, but he blew up over here. You know what I'm saying? He did. Another one, Ja Rule. I'm not saying he blew up over here, but he had a song that blew up over here.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Demiza because he really made that play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't, you could blow up anywhere you want, at any place, at any given time. You just have to put the commitment and be consistent and, do the shit that you're going to do. Because if you're going to put all your energy because you're doing it in your city, just do the energy anywhere else, bro, because the energy has to go with you everywhere.
Keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned some big names. Like who's the biggest artist that you met, or not? Well, just the biggest name that you met.
The biggest name that I've met probably is either The Game, The Game, Corrupt, well, DPG. Yeah, The Game,
It's
DPG. I guess we'll go to Cap G. We'll go to King Lil G, RJ, Mr. LA, Baby Bash. DJ Mustard.
What?
Yeah, that was a quick one though. That was actually right there on Oceano, in Santa Monica because I was meeting up with Lemmy Lambs, who is RJ's manager. So I was meeting up with him, and I guess Mustard, he was having a album listening party.
Crazy.
This was like 2014, and he just passed by real quick, but I don't give a fuck, man. I'm heading
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I don't
Hell
give a fuck, man. I saw Mustard, man. What's up, fool? And he saw me networking with his homie Lemmy, signing the contract because I was going to bring RJ out to Santa Barbara, so we were having a business right there.
RJ,
You know what I'm saying?
RJ fuck with the 805.
Oh, he does,
RJ
bro.
fuck
I
with
brought
the-
him.
I've seen like same interaction, same kind of interaction with that you have with Mustard. I have with RJ,
Right.
and like he had this was at they shut it down unfortunately, but this was at the 6, and he walked by and we had a section, and I just give him one of these like, hey, do your shit,
Hell
homie,
yeah.
and he was just like. I was like, cool. That's
Hell
all. That's
yeah.
all I needed right
Yeah,
there.
man.
You know
That's
what I'm
all they
saying?
need. Shit. Yeah, I probably brought RJ out here probably like a good 3 times. I actually did a little mini tour with him, actually. We probably did Santa Barbara. We did Oxnard. We did Van Nuys and San Diego. I don't think the San Diego one went through, but whatever.
Damn, that shit's hard, man. So maybe you can help me out. And this is the first time I'm mentioning it on the pod. I'm trying to get a cipher. I'm trying to get a cipher going. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to, I might rap just to mess around. To have some
Yeah.
fun, but I'm definitely like going to host it. I'm going to host it on like more so like how like a Sway or like a DJ K Slay would host it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
yeah, we need that. Like some Gangster Grills shit.
Yeah. Like I wanna get it done. Like I'm still working the kinks out.
Yeah.
I'll be real. Like the big thing right now for me is just getting the DJ, because I don't wanna shit on nobody. I don't wanna disrespect nobody. I'll be real. Like at the moment, I can't pay a DJ.
Right.
Because these DJs, they got some skills and they're not cheap.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
The DJs are not cheap, but I got 2 options of where I'm gonna host it. The first option is here.
Mm-hmm.
Because for the first one, I know I say I only want about 5 artists, and I got the 5 artists, but I've been getting flooded, and everybody's down.
Yeah.
And then the other option is the CFF studio. Shout out to them, by the way, but
Shout out to them.
yeah, you could definitely help me out with that. Like even just getting like local artists, because they're quick to do it for the love.
Right.
And like a lot of them have already been here, and they already
yeah.
fuck with this. So
Yeah.
they want to come out and just I just want to get people to come out too. You know what I'm saying? This is a legit spot if I do
Hell
say
yeah,
so
it
myself.
Dude,
so.
guys, have you guys seen this area? I know you guys just see what you guys are seeing, right? But artists, definitely come here, bro. I'm telling you right now. Real quick though, the hospitality is genuine. The hospitality is 100%.
Coffee,
My
water,
Yeah, coffee, water, whatever you need, dog. It's all good. The homie right here has made me feel real comfortable, and I feel real good being on this show, and it's a real honor to be on here. So all you guys doing your PR runs and promo, make sure you guys stop right here real quick, though.
Real quick.
And get one in with my boy.
Appreciate the love, man. Hey, man, and
There you go.
and block in with Antweezy, man.
Yeah,
He'll teach you what this word means on the contract.
Yeah,
You
let's
know what
get
I'm
it,
saying?
man. Yeah, I'll make sure you don't sign nothing stupid, nothing you're not supposed to, and
For real.
tell you when you're supposed to sign.
Okay, so another question another dumb question. I know it's not a dumb question.
None of them
but
are.
So, what is the difference between your publishing and your masters?
That's even kind of a harder question for me. But publishing is just like your rights. You know what I'm saying? Rights in a way. Masters is like everything, like your whole like that whole fucking song, that whole album, the whole catalog type thing. So that's like all yours, and that shit at one point you could like sell it, you know what I mean, or people can buy it out. But yeah, I'm not too much on that, you know what I mean. I don't want to downplay it, you know what I mean, like I don't want to say too much, but as far as I know, publishing for sure, your rights and people that want to use it on YouTube or stuff like that, like
okay.
yeah, she'll it'll be detected or contacted too, you know what I mean, because I've had one where I went to go publish one of my songs because I lagged it, bro. I didn't do it right away, but either way, I had worked it out with the artist anyways, where he gets 80% and I just get the 20. Or I think I was doing 80 for him and then 20 for the producer. Anyways, he went ahead and published it on his own. He did it anyways. So then when I went to go do it, I went to BMI and then set up my shit. And then I got an email back saying, oh, this person already did it.
Right.
Do you want to dispute it or whatnot? I'm like, oh, nah, it's cool. Whatever. Fuck it. That's the homie. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That it just protects your shit. You know what I'm saying? And I've had someone where, like, we publish this stuff and then, like, some other YouTube people wanted to put it up on their stuff and they just flagged the shit down.
Oh, see, that's why. Hey, Enzom, where we at? Enzom, come on, bro. I'm gonna hit you up too. I should hit him up right now.
That's the dog, man. That's the dog right there. Shout out to Enzom, man.
Hey, we gotta get you out to the to that next. It's called Oxnard Vibes. We gotta get you out to the next.
I want to
one.
go.
You know, shout out to Stone Dar and the Minx for throwing it. You know,
bro. I was supposed to go. I was because shout out to Mark Ford, my boy 40. He hit me up. He invited me to it. And I put it on my calendar. I did, bro. It was on the 6th, right? So I put it on my calendar, bro, and I was going to make it. But that was the same day I was in San Luis Obispo, and I was doing the CTC radio because I'm doing my media run right now. And like we talked about, man, that shit was a 2.5 hour drive up there, dog. I go talk to the homie for a good hour or two, and then I have to go down to go meet Blue Diamond and Lompo because at the same time I'm meeting up with all the partners, everybody who's contributing to the event. So I'm like, hey, fool, Mark, I'm almost there, bro. I'm passing Carpinteria right now. Like, I let him know because I knew it ended like at 9 or something, and it was like 8:30. I'm like, bro, I'm going to see if I can make it. But
we went to 10.
Yeah, bro, I didn't even get
dope.
to fucking make it, bro. It was fucking crazy.
I told the way that one went, there's gonna be more.
Oh, I already know.
And like I wasn't expecting to get as much love as I got because I didn't because I'm not a rapper.
Right.
But shit, I hosted the hell out of that event. I'm still proud of myself for that one. That one,
yeah, dog.
That event was fire, dude. Like Stone Dar, hey, in the mix, do it again, please.
Do it again, man. Do it again. Hey, and come to August 3rd Media Day, too, bro. We need you.
Yeah, all
Hell
that.
yeah,
dude.
we need you, bro.
Should call his ass, too.
Yeah, man. Bring everybody, man, because we're coming together as a coast. And that's the thing, too. It's not, like, we're not only going to, like, you know, start this 805 music committee to you know, help the artists. We're going to do it for everybody, the entrepreneurs, the promoters, the engineers, the producers, the podcasters, of course. You know what I mean? Everybody's getting pushed, and we're going to help everybody with this 805 music committee board, man.
Yeah, I'm going to share it again. I shared it like 2 or 3 times already. Cause
I know.
I was just excited to see like there was something for podcasters to get out in. I was like, wait, they got something for the media? Because you know how it is. It's always talent.
Yeah.
It's always a comedian. It's always a singer, a dancer, a rapper. It's always that. And no knock to that, but I'm a podcaster. You know, I want to meet other podcasters. And yeah, I just lit up. I was like, yeah. I told my lady, like, hey, look at this. She's like, I know. I saw that too. I actually sent it to you. I'm like, yeah, we're there. And it's my brother's birthday. But
man, we turned up. And like I say too, all genres are welcome. All genres are welcome. All people are welcome because the education experience that you're going to gain from this event is universal for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, from any age group to any shape, size, and form, any color, bro, any genre, everybody is welcome to this because I want everybody to notice this. I want everybody to learn. And not only that, I want the 805 regular community to recognize what the music community is doing in their area. You know what I mean? So that's why it is welcome to everybody because I want them to later embrace what we're doing. Like, oh, man, they're all coming together and, you know, they're doing something positive over there. Like, we need to, like, embrace that. We need to put them on the Ventura County Star. We need to put them on the Santa Barbara Independent, on the Slow Times, and, you know, all these articles. We need to get them published on, you know, the news. I'm working on KEYT3 News channel. You know what I mean? Get me up there so we could talk about it. You know what I mean?
Come on.
I'm talking to nonprofits, too, because I want them to bring their reformed teenage programs. You know what I mean? I want them to bring the kids from the juvenile hall boot camps. You know what I'm saying? Because someone in that group will be inspired to be a podcaster, will be inspired to be an entertainer. You know what I mean? Of anything. So it's like I really want this to just change people's lives. I don't want it, you know, I don't want it to just be a small change for us. I want it to end up being a big change for humans in general, mankind, and our fucking just everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cook.
yeah, it's too much of a bigger vision to even like try to like captivate how I feel about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's why it's just an open it's just an open format to where everybody who's involved has a contribution or an idea to bring to it, and that's why that's what makes it everybody's. You know what I mean? This is the 805's event, not mine. I just created it and brought it to the table so that we could all sit around and be like, okay, what do we do now? What do we do next? Let's do this. Let's do that. Next year like this, 5 years from now like this, 20 years from now like this. And you know what I'm saying? We have fucking founding fathers of it. We have like a whole program behind it and everything. It's recognized by the state. It's like it'll be like its own day on the calendar one day
fire.
type shit. You feel me? Like that's what I want for it. Like that's the acknowledgement I want from it. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be its own day on the calendar where it's recognized every August 5th. How cool would that be? August 5th because it's 805. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like,
Hey, mind blown. That's what it is then. That's what it is because you said so. So
we're speaking into
that's
existence.
exactly. So
Yeah.
August 3rd is the event,
Yes.
but watch the hashtag. Watch me hashtag that shit.
Oh yeah, baby.
You said 805 day?
805 Media Day.
805 Media Day.
First annual.
Hashtag 805 day on 85.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Hell yeah. We doing
Come
it,
on,
man.
man. See how the universe works?
Yeah. And you know, like you said, man, everybody shows love in the area, and that is true. And I have gotten the best I've gotten like feedback that's like out of this world because people are just like, whoa, like this is happening.
Yeah, it's dope.
Like, bro, like you really thought of that? I'm like, yeah, I really envisioned it, and like, but I don't know what to do with it for the rest of my life. So come on, like, help me.
Yeah.
You know, I need the 805's help, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, no wrong answer is wrong. I mean, no answer is wrong. You know what I'm saying? No idea is whack. Nothing. Like, you know, this is the creative world, and this is a space for creative people to be creative in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you, bro, you can come up with 100 ideas for 805 Media Day and we're going to apply it. Why? Because it's going to work. Why? Because it came from someone. This is like our own FUBU.
Word up.
From, you know, made
For
from
us,
us, for us. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this is really what this is, bro. 805 Media is like our own FUBU, bro. And like I really need everyone from the community to feel entitled to this, to feel like, hell yeah, that's mine. Hell yeah, this is ours. Like when they reach out and talk to other people, like, yeah, fool, we're doing this. Not just like, hey, I know this dude that's doing this. Like, hell no. You know what I mean?
So so some of these artists, they make me a little nervous because I do find out and I do learn about like some of these artists, they have issues with each other in the street.
Right.
And at first I was kind of like on the side where it's like, well, if you make gangbang music or if you make any kind of like hood music, it might be best to not have you on at least my platform because I don't want that type of energy on.
Right.
But I'm conflicted because it's still an art form, it's still a form of expression. And I guess that's kind of why I wanted to do the cypher too, so they can have, you know, like it's peacetime. Like this is where, I know you might be from Lemonwood, and I might, you know, I'm a Slump Boy or Squires or whatever. Say whatever it is. It's like, let's just get together, spit these bars, and you know, for Antweezy and Realquicctho, we're gonna keep the peace and just keep the movement going. Like, do you ever worry about things like that?
You know,
or, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not on my mind, and it's, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm blind to it. I know what's up. You know, I know who's with the shits and what's going on and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not always gonna I'm not always gonna put people in a room where I fucking know for sure, like, hell no, they ain't going down. You know what I mean? Or I'm not even gonna put someone on a fucking song if I know for a fact, like, hell no. But like when an event like this, I just feel like it's more of an open event where it's like, yo, Like, you know what you're gonna gain from this, and you know who's gonna be there. So it's really like up to you to like be on your grown man shit.
Right.
Because I know there's a lot of times, and that this is what I want to make this place. I want to make this place like that too. I want to make it a sacred place, and I want to make it to like where it's one of those like special days. On this one day, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? Or no, not what the fuck. Like on this one day, like you could, you could. Okay, I guess like I just want to make it
like speak your truth, kind of, or
yeah, you know what I mean. But like we're gonna
respectful.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like on this one day, we're gonna all be there, and we all know the tension's there. But like we all know on this one day, we're not gonna fuck around. You know what I mean? For these 4 hours out of this one day in this one place once a year, like it's not gonna be like that. But then again, I can't expect that. I can only expect that they're just not gonna show up. You know what I mean? And if that's the best situation, then that's the best situation. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I know for a fact that some people, they have it in their conscious mind too. Like, well, I want to go because I want to support, and I know I'm not going to act a fool, but I don't trust them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it fucks it up for them because the other fool might be thinking the same shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, you don't know. So then they just both end up not going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I hope like by me just saying like, yo guys, you know, because there's been a lot of times at certain events that I've had, like even like at an RJ show or a King Lil G show, like different hoods come because like that's the music that they like, and that's the person that they fucking with.
Yeah.
And I've had it where like there's been tension in a show, and I've had to be like, hey dog, like look, right now, like if we want this show to continue, like let's chill right now. Like let's handle it after the show. And they're on that shit. They're on that. So then I got to go talk to the other people and be like, hey, look, dog, like, this is the way it's going down right now. If, you know, da-da-da, like, I understand. Fuck it. If it's got to go, it's got to go. Like,
yeah,
I don't give a shit. I'm only losing out 6 G's. You know what I'm saying? Like, this artist is about to just walk out. I'm about to get fucked anyway.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. You know what I mean? I ain't stopping what has to happen if it has to happen. But nah, like luckily I've been able to have that respect from people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm never one to tell people what the fuck to do.
Word up.
I'm just to be like, hey, just think about this. If not,
don't mess the money up, bro.
Yeah, if not, it's on you, dog. But you know what I mean? So that's why, like, I just hope, like, it could be like that, too, on this event. This one day out of the year, 4 hours out of your time, just let's make this a sacred place. Let's make this a place for everybody to be there. You know, again, bro, like, you're not, even if you guys are there, it's not like you guys are going to be networking with each other. Like, you know, everyone's going to be doing their own thing anyways. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just don't even think like anybody's going to be on that time or anything. I feel people are really going to be dedicated to what this event is about, which is networking, which is brainstorming with other people, meeting people, getting acquainted, showing support, and doing your promo work. I feel like people are going to be so fucking busy that day that it's just going to be in the back of their mind, and they might see each other like downtown. They might go downtown and go eat or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? It might be their time then, but I just feel like everybody just knows what this event is going to bring them, and I feel like it's going to be very peaceful. Although, you know, of course, I've said it on the other interviews too. It may not be our generation. It may not be our age group that makes the change happen here, but we will break ice. We will definitely break ice this event, this year, and then further on for the rest of the years for the next generations to come.
Hell yeah, man. He's cooking, y'all. Because I bring that up because, well, just knowing somebody really, really, really personally, like I know him really personally,
right.
and he's an artist, and he's dope. He has real heat out there. And then when I did Oxnard Vibes, I was looking forward to meeting Big E. Because Big E, that's one of the rappers that my students play at school. Like I was like, hey, you're Big E.
You hear that, my boy?
Yeah,
you
dog,
hear
like,
that?
Like serious. Like I told him, I was like, hey, like you don't know me, but I know who you are.
Right.
And one of my students, he's been in a couple of your videos. And you know, I know where you're from, I know what you're about, but I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. My kid, he's gotten busted for playing your music in class, and you know, we kind of just laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? It was funny, and I just let him know, like, yeah, dog, like you. I mean, I'm probably telling him shit that he knows already, but you're an influence, my guy. Like, I know you because of an 11-year-old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I heard him. He was doing his shit. We got one photo in, and I wanted to get a chance to chop it up with him some more. But, his demeanor, he wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't out of pocket. He did his music. He dapped up whoever he needed to dap up, and he got out.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, damn, he really got some heat out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, and one of my goals is to, maybe get, I know it's a long shot, but I do want to get a couple of enemies together, like quote unquote enemies together, break bread, chalk that shit up and make music together. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna happen. But it might need to happen. Like, well, you're an 805 born and bred, so it would probably, you'd probably be getting it done before me. But just for something like that to happen, so everybody can just work together, network together without doing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that shit'll be monumental out here.
I think honestly, with the right presentation, I think it would go down, bro. I think with the right presentation and everything that just feels right to like all of them, they'll be like, you know what? Fuck it, like real quick. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Because if Jeezy and Gucci can do it, because
that's the fucking deepest. That's the deepest.
I was tripped. Like, man, I was anxious through the damn thing. Did you see that verses?
Yeah, I did. And they were playing the diss songs that they had played to each other anyways.
I was tripping.
Hey, I tripped out when Gucci, like,
when he said that shit, huh?
Yeah, when he was like, hey, go dig your homie out the dirt.
I was like, no. He was like, hey, you keep sending them to me, and I'm going to keep sending them back, right back to you in a box. I was like,
hey, Jeezy was so calm. I got to give it to him.
I ain't going to lie. Like, my heart was, I was like, fuck, this shit's about to be done.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit's over. Cameras are about to cut out. Because I was just like, I don't know how you got to be a strong man. Jeezy's in my top 5. You got to be a strong dude. This nigga killed your homie. And you guys, they're right here.
And he's speaking about it right now, too. Telling you to get him out the dirt.
He's gassing it.
Gaslighting.
Keep sending them over to me, and I'm gonna keep sending them back to you, right back in the box. I'm like,
shit, dog.
I told y'all, the only way I'm doing this is if I perform the truth.
Yeah.
Nah, like, fuck that. I was like,
Gucci,
damn.
man, he was on fire.
I wasn't even mad at him. Like,
nah,
I wasn't mad at him because, damn, yeah, Jeezy tried to get that fool killed for real.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, this is.
You couldn't be mad at Gucci, man. He was gonna come out there and say that shit. You know, he probably didn't want to do it in the beginning. He got that bag though. Yeah, and he's like, I'm getting this bag and I'm talking shit. What?
He did that. Jeezy got him. He wanted the music, the hits. Jeezy got him with the music, but street is street.
Hey, Jeezy got him too when he's like, yeah, you might be all flashy, but I own half of
Atlanta. I was like, that was a bar.
That's that part, bro. That right there. You got fuck with
bar.
That was
and all Jeezy grown mandem. I'm not gonna say he sunned him.
Yeah, right.
But he grown mandem.
Yeah,
this is what he was pretty much like. This is what elevation looks like. This is what grown up looks like.
Yeah,
this is what an owner looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a $14,000 outfit on. So what?
Right.
So
I own half of land or what?
Like, but again, as a street dude, Gucci killed me when he said, "Don't nobody know your hood is. My hood is right up the street. Hey, drop that shit." I was like, here he goes.
Hey, speaking of verses, did you see the Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia?
Yep, I sure did. I knew that shit was gonna happen. I was waiting for it.
Fucking Busy Bone, man. That fool fucking nuts.
That fool, man.
Holy shit.
Shut your ugly ass up. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, oh, shit.
Suck my.
And, yeah, like, hey, and then when I saw, fuck, what's the fucking.
Gangsta Boo?
No, not Gangsta Boo. Damn. Is it the DJ? Damn it. What's his name? His hand's messed up.
Yeah, Booby Black or Crunchy Black or.
Nah.
No, what the fuck's his name then?
Damn it, he's. I think he's the D. No, he's not the DJ. What the
He's one of the rappers, right? Yeah, I think it's OG Bowie Black.
man?
Nah, that might be Kevin Gates.
It'll click. Yeah. Kevin Gates, he's a different beast too. That fool.
Yeah.
He has as far as discographies, I think his discography is one of the few that has very limited skippables. Very limited, like all 80%. And
he's on my playlist for sure.
Yeah, 1,000. Like that fool, he's sick.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this light to turn back on. Turn back on. Come on, shoot. Light them turned off. Well, as long as these ones work, we straight. It still look good on these dope cameras.
Yeah, it looks pretty good on there still.
I think now, shoot, we can. This is okay. So we were talking off camera.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say don't steal the idea, people, because it's a dope idea and it's gonna get took.
Don't steal this man's shit.
You know what I'm saying? But I got a new segment on my show, right? Normally we do the phone check. We'll probably do that one later. Actually, let me just check. Phone check. All right, Instagram. Anyways, all right. So that was a phone check segment. I got a game or an idea or an activity, whatever you want to call it. The name of the game is called Free Samples. Now, all your favorite songs that you hear on the radio right now have been sampled. And even when I was growing up, all my favorite songs on the radio were sampled.
True that.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to play a couple songs that I can think of. And I haven't decided if you guess the song or you just need to guess the sample or you guess the name of that song and the artist and who they sampled it from.
Oh, okay. I get that.
So hold on. We're going to pick one. Let me pick one right now. I got one in mind because we spoke about him earlier. I don't want to spoil it. This is my first time doing this. This should be cool.
Hell yeah, let's get it. I'll be your guinea pig all day.
Okay, let me turn it down first. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to play like 5 seconds of it because I don't want the video to get muted. All right, this is an easy one. All right, you ready?
Let's go.
All right.
The haps on the craps. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em.
Yeah, Ice Cube. Good day.
Okay, now who's the sample?
Oh, the sample is definitely an old school.
Yep.
Damn, oldies one, man. I can't
Yep.
remember the name of it, but the something, I think.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. So to get interaction with the video,
Right.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the mics off and then I'm gonna tell you the name. But if you know the answer, leave it in the comments. That's how I'm gonna start creating engagement. This is brand new. This is the first time on the Realquicctho podcast. So I'm gonna turn this off real quick though. So leave it in the comments if you know the answer, and maybe I'll sign a T-shirt or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do something. We'll figure it out.
All right, hold on. Let's do another one. I like this shit. Damn, this shit turned out better than I thought it was going to be. Damn, I don't know the fucking name of the song though. Oh, I got one. Okay, I got one. Damn, don't do this to me. Damn, I done forgot the dude's name.
Can you hum it?
Oh, got it. All right, I got it. All right, cool.
There we go.
I hummed it in my head. Okay, Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to make a playlist. See, that's why I need DJs, yo. The DJs can help me out a lot with this right here.
Right.
Just give them a little playlist or whatever of songs, and then play the game. Hurry up, YouTube. This one should be a little easier. All right, you ready?
Let's roll.
But she like fashion over. She ain't driving no Camry, she pulling in a Rover. With her hair so curly.
Yeah, Pop Smoke.
Yep.
And the sample is oh my god.
You got it, dog. You got it. It's right there.
It's like I don't want to go Bow Wow Jagged Edge. Fucking. Oh my god, dude. No, I had it right before I even thought about Pop Smoke.
I know.
Oh shit.
So this one, I will give the answer. I'll give the answer this time because I'm a music nerd and I like sharing the knowledge. So that song is Pop Smoke, What You Know About Love, and then the sample is Genuine, My Whole Life Has Changed.
See, I fucking knew. I went Jagged Edge, man.
Yeah, dog. Like I like this shit. All right,
that is tight. I like that.
I'm gonna do one more. I'm
gonna get this one. Third time's the charm.
Yeah, this one should be easier. Okay.
If not, I'm gonna hear it in the comment section.
This one is gonna be cake right here. All right, you ready?
Roll.
What angle are we on? We on 3? All right, cool. Yeah, fucking got me directing and producing. All right, here we go.
Got big, deep energy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me, but I might let you try it off the Hennessy.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, I don't know who the current artist is though. That's where I'm gonna fuck up on that. But the sample is though. The sample is it's fucking
And there's more than one sample, but it
No, right, there is. It's fucking oh my god, dude.
Imagine if I put a time limit on this shit.
Yeah, if you would have put a time limit, man, I would have been done though. No, it's cause I'm trying to think of the old school group.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna give you a hint because I love this shit. Men go back like babies and pacifiers.
Ah, shit. No.
All right, so this time I'm not gonna tell the answer on the mic. So I'm gonna tell you off mic, and the answer is. Man, this shit is fire.
I was trying to go too much further.
Yeah, because again, there's more than one sample, but either answer would have been dope.
Yeah.
So those were the 3, and Antweezy, you are the first to play this game, ladies and gentlemen.
It, man. I'm real honored. I loved playing it. I ain't gonna lie. You should definitely keep on doing this.
Hell yeah.
This
dude. Has been free samples. That's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying? And we could do this shit all day.
Yeah, it's hard right there. I like that.
But I know you got a little one out there. Do they want to come in here? We could wrap it up if you want.
No, it's however you want, man. I don't want to rush you or nothing. If anything, my lady probably went to the car and everything. Yeah, it's cool.
You got an adorable little one too, dog. I love kids, yo.
Yeah, I love my son, man. And I have a daughter too. She's 14 years old.
Woo, you got a 14-year-old?
Yeah, I got a 14-year-old daughter, man. She's actually been with me throughout the game too, bro. Like she has seen me sell tickets. She has seen me meet these artists. I've never taken her to the shows though, because I never wanted to put her in that environment. But
Yeah,
you know what I
not
mean?
yet.
Like, yeah, but I've showed her videos of like the people on stage, you know what I mean? And she's got to meet these artists she's got to meet a lot of the artists who I brought too, you know what I mean? So she's been in the game, and you know what? I think bringing her around me inspired her a little bit. It motivated her, because I think it was like 3rd grade or 4th. And she had like these bracelets. Okay. We have been going to Michael's and craft stores and everything, because she'd been wanting to make these bracelets, like, put a little name or beads,
No
stuff
doubt.
like that, right? Come to find out, bro, for like a whole month, she's making these beads and stuff like that, customizing them, because her friends want them at school. And she's charging them $1 to make them customized bracelets and necklaces,
That's dope.
and then using it for her lunch money.
That's dope.
Like, bro, I'm like she came home one day, and like she was picking out things from like school, because I'm like, what do you have in your backpack? Like let's see what we got to get on. And there's a couple bucks. I'm like, oh, cool, you got some money. Your mom gave you some money for lunch? No, my friends did. I'm like, your friends did? She's like, yeah, I make bracelets. And she pulls out all these bracelets in like her little workshop.
That's
You
hard.
know what I mean? And then she's like, yeah, I make these for my friends. Like, here's one for Isaiah, and all these names. And,
Yeah.
and
That's
and
hard.
she's like, yeah, and I charge them $1, and I'm like, what are you doing with this? She's like, I just get lunch. I get my chips, and I get a drink, and sometimes my friend want a drink, so I get them a drink or whatever. I'm like,
That's hard.
baby, I'm like, Bella, you're doing this right now? Like, she's like, yeah. I'm
That's
like,
hard.
that's sick. I'm like, okay. I'm like, listen. And if like from there on, I'm like, listen, whatever you want to do in life, okay? Like, you don't have to pick it now, but just start thinking what you want to do in life. It could be basketball. It could be, making creative stuff like this. Just, think about things, because I can give you ideas. I could help you out, and, we can lay a plan for you, okay? And, still to this day, she hasn't thought of nothing, but she has ideas. She's been giving them up, and,
Figuring it out.
yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, I take her to do sports. She's good at basketball. She's good at skateboarding. She's good at arts. Me and my fiance, and the family, we probably have spent over thousands of bucks on canvases and easels and paint stuff, because she's so creative, and she gets in her mind, bro. And she tells me, because I'm like, how do you know to draw this stuff? She's like, it just comes in my mind. And then there's things that I just want to see, and so I just want to paint them. So I'm like, all right, that's cool, man. I'm like, so we're keeping our eye on her really a lot, bro, because like, I kind of want to be there at like that stage where it's like, yo, dad, I have an idea, or like, yo, like I'm thinking about doing this, you know what I'm saying? And like, I just want to go with it and help her out. Like, I'll put all the time I can aside from my shit to do that. It's hard though, because these kids, they'll change up real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, bro.
Yeah,
So
I got
it's
a
like,
9-year-old.
you know what I mean? So it's like trying to catch up, but then it's like, well, whatever, we're brainstorming. Fuck it. We'll just call it brainstorming until you have that idea. Yeah, I mean, I know she's going to catch on to it. I mean, I told her, do whatever you want. If you want to start rapping, do that. If you want to sing, do that. If you want to just entrepreneur, if you want to make fashion design, she was doing dresses and drawing outfits. I'm like, babe, listen, I know how to put together shows for like events and stuff. I could put together a fashion show.
Yep.
Like, let's design stuff. I got so into that, bro, because I found that from my own passion. I'm like, oh my God, you want to design clothes? Yo, I want to do something. Because low key, I want to do something in the fashion world. I'm not saying I want to design clothes. That would be sick. I wouldn't mind doing that. But I would want to mix fashion and music, because I know that's something I could do. And I know I could put together an event. So I know I could put together a catwalk, do a fashion show, have some of the upcoming designers that I know coming up. In LA, like, shout out to One World Peace. That's my homie Marvin. He's coming up, and he's already been in the New York fashion shows. He's been in the Paris fashion shows, and he's making street shit. I mean, not street shit, you know what I'm saying? But he's making, urban culture fucking clothing and shit like that.
High urban fashion.
Yeah, man. And he's really in the game and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm like, bro, baby, I could do that for you, and you want to design clothes, I'll put together a whole fashion show and everything for you. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, my kids are really inspiring me and motivating me, because like, I mean, that's just how I am, bro. Besides the ADD I got and ADHD, like my mind just works that way, and I could jump into anything at any given time. I might like. I'm trying to work on not spreading my plate too thin, but there's just so much shit I want to do.
I know.
Life is so short. I want to do everything, bro. And the one thing that's stopping me and that stops a lot of people is obviously money. I don't have the hundreds of thousands to just create 10 different things I want to do, even though it's going to cost more money than that. But
that's why we create our own shit, yo. Like, we have to.
Straight up, we just have to, bro. And we got to innovate, and we got to just make it bigger and just keep doing what we got to do. We just got to do it our own way. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Even if it doesn't work out for us, it's going to work out for our kids. And, you know, like my daughter, I kind of already have a publishing account made for her. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like with BMI, bro. Because, yeah, you could fucking make anybody a BMI account and have them collect publishing. So I said, fuck it. You know what I mean? We're going to do one for her. And then we'll do them for my son later. And then once we get cracking on the music again, we'll give them a split percentages of that. You know what I mean? That way when they grow older, if some of our songs make it big, because I want to get a gold plaque.
Yeah, right.
I want to get on I want to
get the YouTube
plaque,
man.
Yeah, straight up, man. I want those accomplishments too. I want a gold plaque. I want to get on 100 top Billboard. I want to get an MTV award. You know what I'm saying?
All that.
And that's why, like, I tell my kids too. I'm like, listen. The money's good. The money's going to come. But focus on the accomplishments. Like, don't worry about the money right now, bro. Focus on the accomplishments.
Yeah, that's not for you to worry about, sweetheart.
Yeah, because with the accomplishments, the money will come. Regardless, bro. Like, it has to. Regardless, money has to come, bro. If you're marking your goals off, if you're accomplishing shit and getting shit done, like, just focus on that. And the money will come. It's going to come eventually. But you just can't dwindle on it and fucking be like, damn, I need to make it right now. We all gotta make it right now. Go get a fucking job real quick.
Yeah.
Or go create a job like I did. I created a transportation job because I said I can't go work at a 9 to 5 and I can't, you know, just be focused on just that. Because lately my appetite ever since I left my 9 to 5 job, it's been just expanding. And I'm like, man, I'm just so grateful that I was able to put together this transportation job with my fiance and that we're able to like just work off this and feed our family off it. While at the same time, we could be creative with our music business and think of new things that we have to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at some points I had to jump into a part-time job because it was really needed and because I knew like, fuck, I ain't going to make it this time.
You got to do
doing
what you got
this
do.
right now.
Yep.
Like, yeah, bro, sometimes you got to just jump in real quick and do it and then you could jump out later. You know what I'm saying? But just make sure that that thing that you want to work for you is is moving or at least working a little bit to where it's like, okay, cool, I could focus on it because right now it's making me like $500 a month. But if I really focus on it now, we can start making some more. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to keep at it, man. Keep being consistent and, you know, try not to get too many distractions. It's hard, bro, because it's life. It's life. And just don't let off the gas. Just step away for a bit, take some space, and then come back to it. Or find a different angle to come back to it. You know what I mean? Like, brainstorm for a bit. You know what I mean? That's the thing, too, is like people want to get discouraged because they want to figure it out themselves and want to do it themselves. And they won't even ask like their life partner, like, what do you think I should do? Because maybe they're not even in the same field or like they're a nurse or they do some other shit. But it's like sometimes someone might just have the right answer for you. And they may never even stepped in the foot in the door that you're in or know even a bit of it. But it's just all about just asking, bro, because sometimes some things are universal. And sometimes it's like, you know what? That actually did help me. And, you know what I mean? I would have never thought about that. But it worked out for that person. It might work out for me. Not everything will work out for the same person. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's okay to listen to the consumer because the consumer's consuming it.
Yeah, right, man.
But
hey,
like,
you know what I tell artists too? I tell artists, you know what? Who's your favorite artist right now? Like, who's your favorite artist that you like to listen to? Who's your favorite artist you like to watch perform? And who's your favorite artist that you like listening talk? Go study them. Because if you want to be like these certain people and pull certain characteristics from them to better your career and better you as an artist, then go study them. Go read their interviews. or go listen to their interviews, go watch them
It's real.
perform on YouTube. I love watching J. Cole perform at his Dreamville tour and his Dreamville show because he has stage presence, he has crowd control, he has good music quality, and he's just an overall a great performer. And there's many like that, but he's just the first one that comes to my head. So I tell artists, I'm like, go study how J. Cole performs, bro. Like, see how he interacts with the crowd, see how he gets that attention and how he moves. And, you know, and not only that, like, try getting, you know, if you don't have a hype man right now, try finding someone and just tell the guy that, shit, just sing the ad-libs or just do some of the whatever, you know what I mean? Let me catch a breath, homie. Like, I need to catch a breath.
For
like,
real.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why, like, I'm really trying to push a lot of things on artists so that they could be better artists and perform better. Like, look, don't go take that fat ass rip from that backwood real quick right before you go perform. Or don't go take 2 shots right before you go perform. Like, find your medium. Find your spot. Like, find that G spot, bro, where, like, you take 1 hit instead of 3 and it's like, okay, now my mind's cool right now. Like, my mind's cool. Like, take that.
That's real.
Or like, don't take a shot. Just take a swig of a beer and, you know, it'll give you that pace. That, like, you just got to find your G spot. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be too sloppy. You don't want your voice to go raspy.
Right.
You don't want to forget words. And then you're performing, you're going to lose breath. You are going to lose your breath, bro. So it's like a lot of artists just need to, like, rehearse too. You know what I mean? Like, they need to
it's
really.
a big deal.
Yeah, they need artist development on becoming an artist, doing groundwork, stage performance. You know what I mean? A lot of them I know like to, you know, record with the lyrics in their background, and that's cool. But eventually you're going to have to hop off that, and you're going to have to just have your instrumental in the back. And, you know, that takes time. That takes practice. But that's a fucking big thing for artists, bro, is that a lot of them are starting to scratch the fucking lyrics from the back and just perform on the instrumental, perform the beat because it's their song and they have to know it. You know what I mean? But obviously some of them keep the hook there because they got to catch their breath.
Right.
So there's different ways, bro. Don't take the way I'm doing it. Just, you know, find your way where you can make it comfortable for you on stage and make it sound tight, look tight, and so that you have a good performance and that people want to come see you again, or that the promoters want to book you again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get welcome back too. You know
exactly. Yep. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah,
yep.
You want to get welcome back to these places. You don't want to give a sloppy performance. I ain't gonna lie. Rolling Loud, I seen 2 artists from Texas, right? And it was their first time performing in Cali. One of them performed kind of schmedium. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. He was kind of lit. Maybe he wasn't ready, but the other guy, he came in fucking ripping it. And you know what I mean? That's the thing, bro. They both have never performed in Cali. It was both their first performance ever. And for it to be Rolling Loud,
it's a big stage.
It's like, bro, how are you going to perform that poorly, bro?
Yeah, it's a
You know what I'm
stage.
saying? Like it was crazy. But now I see that artist. Oh, bro, he's in the gym, bro. I think someone told him. I think someone was like, bro, like.
Yeah, somebody on his team looked out for him.
Yeah, somebody looked out for him. They're like, so now his performances are fucking key high, bro. And this is someone who has 500,000 followers already. So that's why it's like, bro, it's a learning curve every time. It don't matter how far you are in the game, bro. Everybody's learning. Take Cardi B, for instance, bro. She had to learn the music business because she didn't know fucking business in the beginning. So she had to hire people, but now she knows business. So now she's on her shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's because this music shit, it happens so fast that sometimes we don't have time to learn. Sometimes we don't have time to do certain things. We just have to go with the flow and fucking just expect the people we're working with or people around us to know what the fuck they're doing. But again, she made it a point to let everyone know at her next interviews and conference things like, yo, you got to learn these things. You got to be on your shit. Like, before you start a deal or before you get into the mix with anybody, like, learn your stuff, bro, and learn all this. Because if not, you're going to be spending hella money down the road having someone else do it for you or trying to teach it.
There's the artist, and then there's the individual.
Right.
When it's time to make a deal, you're not talking to Realquicctho. You're talking to Julius.
Yeah.
Now, when it's time to perform and it's time to entertain, Holla at Realquicctho.
Yeah, exactly.
Julius will handle the business part. Realquicctho will handle the entertainment part. That's how I like to think about it. you
Yeah,
know?
right. Yeah, man. That's what artists should do. Artists should focus on artists being an artist while they have their homies focus on the artist's career. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, if your boy don't know what he's doing, tell him. Tell him what you need from him. Or, tell him, look, we're going to go mix it with some people. You're going to learn from them. Or put on YouTube and put on Jimmy Levine. Or put on fucking, all these people that manage Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift. And all these managers that manage RJ and all these people. Bro, there's people to learn off of. I learned off a lot of people.
They outside.
Did. Straight up.
For the right price, they are outside.
They are outside, man.
So back to the kids. I let my daughter run around the park or whatever.
Yeah.
And her friend, I didn't realize that they had bought like notebooks and stuff with their drawings in it. They were selling their drawings and they made $20. She's 9.
Ahead of her time.
I was like, what? I was like, what the hell? So I was at Five Below. They got all kind of canvases, paintbrushes.
I love Five Below.
Five Below. So if she wants it, I'm gonna get it for her.
Get it, man.
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
it.
Like it's just
that's the
trip
thing.
me out.
That's the thing, man. We gotta put our kids in front of stuff, bro. Like whether it's stuff that we like or just random stuff, like we just gotta put them in front of things and see what they gravitate towards and then work on those things or explain it to them. It's hard work, bro, because at the end of the day, you're trying to do the stuff for yourself in your life, but your kids are growing up and time's going by fast.
And they watching.
Yeah, man. And they watching you too. And, obviously they want to be like us too. And, so it's it's really important, man. Fatherhood's important. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like that was always important to me from the beginning of time. It was, but when I was in my 20s and I had my daughter, I'm on survivor mode, bro. I'm on trying to figure this shit out real quick. Luckily I had family around me that was able to help me with my daughter while I was out here trying to make a living for us and try to figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, time goes by, and that's the thing that I wish.
Fast.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. And that's the thing that I preach to a lot of artists because that's something that I kind of was preached to me, but I didn't really value it till later was balance. You got to have balance. You got to balance life, and then you got to balance what you're trying to do in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in our field, and even in your field, bro, same shit as ours. Once that limelight hits you, it's a snowball effect. You don't know what's going to happen next. You can't plan for the next day.
Nope.
So how the fuck are you going to plan to take your kid and make sure you got to spend time with them?
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's hard, bro. Sometimes I had to spend time with my kid at night or early in the morning.
Yep.
Or just not even that day or night.
It's
I'm
real.
on the road. I'm gone for 3 months, bro. That's hard. That's hard on me. It's hard on my kid. But luckily we had FaceTime. And that's just the best that it could have been. And it sucked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only part that made me be I gotta do it in a way where I could bring my family on the road. Fuck that. We need Sprinter buses for everyone.
Hey, dog, I have to kick it with my kid. I got one daughter. I have to kick it with her because there's nothing like her face when she sees her dad. Cause she don't want nothing else. She don't want nobody else. She wants her daddy. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, I don't care who you are to them or what they need from you. I need dad right now.
Yep.
I just sold out this whole tour, 1,000 people at every show. I don't care. I don't know about that. I just let's come play with me and do this.
Yeah, and I'm right there with her because there's just times where I just want her too. I don't want to go grocery shopping. I just want to go straight to the house so I can mess with the kids.
Yeah.
Cause I got 3 step boys too. And I need to be around them too. I need
Hell
them.
yeah.
I need them, yo.
Hey, honestly, I give it up to you, man. I give it to anyone who could be a stepfather, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're being a father, you know what I mean? And we know, and and I've been a stepdad too, and we know our role when it's a stepdad, but it's that love, it's that love is just no, I'm going to protect all these kids no matter even if they're not mine.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the way my fiance is because my fiance is a stepmother to my daughter. You know what I mean? But we have our son together. You know what I mean? And it's the love that I see, and my daughter feels it too, and my daughter knows that, and she tells me, she's like, I don't see no, like, my daughter's old enough, so she's like, I don't see no stepmom. This is my mom right here too.
That's what's
you know
up.
what I mean? And so, yeah, man, it's really important, you know what I mean? And that's why I say too, you know what I mean? Yeah, protect all kids, even if they're not yours.
For real, man. They are future.
Yeah.
Does your daughter understand who her dad is as far as like like a celebrity status? Because this is our very first interaction.
Yeah.
And I'm just listening to you and I'm watching mannerisms, and this happens to me a lot. Like, I feel like I'm not even supposed to be in the room right now. You know what I mean? As far as like a status, but then again, I was put here for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Too,
you were put here for a reason. We are in the same room for a reason. So
exactly. I mean, bro, I'm not supposed to be talking here. This is like, not really my field or what I'm supposed to do, but I'm bringing something to our area and to our people and to the world.
Putting me on right now.
Yeah, man. So I'm about to be on it, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really want to be the one talking, but my fiance had to like bring that encouragement out of me, because she's like, you know what? Nobody is going to speak the dream and make people see it and hear it the way you want to, word per word, the way you feel about things, the way you're passionate about things, and the way you want people to know about things. It has to come from you. And I said, you're right. And not only that, everyone from the area too, bro. Like, I probably know like 80%, 85, 90% of the artists here, and they all know me back too. So, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of is right for me to do this, you know what I mean? To be able to let everybody know. But back to the question though, it's like, yeah, my daughter does know who I am, what I'm about, who I've been with, because the artists who I've worked with have let her know. Like, they be like, do you know what your daddy's like does and what he's done for us and everything? Like, do you know like how far we've came because of your dad, or like the things he's done to be able to go all the way across the country, like to do all these things? Like, do you know your dad is behind the scenes of all this? And like, she doesn't understand exactly what it is, but she knows like, oh, you helped out this artist, and this artist is really fucking huge, and I know him, and all my friends know him.
Yeah, that was my next question.
She knows. She knows I be around the celebrity status artists, and that people know me as Antweezy, because like we've gone to like the mall in LA. Like, I'm not even gonna say 805 because it's obvious, but like we've gone everywhere. To like a mall in LA. You know what I mean? I think we went to like the Beverly Center or something, and like a group of people were like 5. They're like, is that Antweezy? Hey, Antweezy, hey, 47. And you know what I mean? Just shouting out the shit of the artist that I was working with, because it was the team, right, and all that. So like, hey, yeah, we know you. Some of them thought I was rappers at the time, but either way, they're like, nah, we appreciate what you do, appreciate you. You know what I mean? Like, I get the same gratitude that like they give the artist, because it's like they don't just see me for what I'm doing, they see me part of the team, so they see what we're doing. So like, I always got that love from people everywhere. My daughter got to see that, and she'll be like, why do they know you? And like, I gotta explain to her, bro. Like, do you know them? You went to school? I'm like, nah, hell no. Like, this is what's going on. And she'll be like,
that's fly.
My dad's famous? I'm like,
yeah,
and like, I'm be like, I don't know about famous. She's like, no, everywhere we go, people know you. I'm like, I don't know, I guess. I'm like, I'm not going to call myself famous, but I guess, yeah, people do know me, and they know me in different states too. So it's like, she was really well around, aroused to that. But at the end of the day, she's like, well, you're daddy to me. So.
Yeah, it'd be like that. My daughter doesn't get it yet, but she will.
She will.
She's only 9. She don't give a shit.
Right.
She just wants to play Fortnite and
right,
Roblox.
Right. Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, same thing, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's cool that my daughter got to know that, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I just feel it was like perfect timing, I guess, or I don't know. Because at the end of the day, it's not like she was humble about it, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't take it and go brag to her friends, and she didn't do all that, because she's not like that. I guess she's kind of she's like a lot like me, you know what I'm saying? But I did tell her, I'm like, hey, when you have a career day at school, call me. I'm coming.
Hey, straight up.
Straight up.
Oh,
no, if you got career day, I'm coming. We're telling everybody what we do.
We like gotta let these teachers know too. Like,
be like, what? Yeah, Bella has a record label. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, Bella, yeah, she owns a record label. She got her own publishing. What?
Talk that.
She's a BMI. What?
See, and that'll probably mess some teachers up.
Oh, yeah.
I would be messed up if I was a teacher, and a parent was like, "Yeah, my son has a BMI." Like,
Yeah, like publishing.
well, I need to talk to him a little nicer now.
Right. Oh, yeah. She's our other A&R. She don't put in the work though.
Sick,
Yeah,
man.
crazy.
On that, well, let's get into this outro. This is my least favorite part of the show, man.
Me too, man.
The artist that you're hearing, we're gonna close the show out to Lashes. She's an 805 artist also. She raps in English and Spanish, but
Ooh, shout out to Lashes.
yeah, I'm gonna get her up here too. Like, she's
Hell
down.
yeah.
She's down. I met her at the Juneteenth in Plaza Park.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did that right there.
Yeah, I got go check that episode out. Go check out the Juneteenth episode. It's up there. But Antweezy, thank you so much, man.
Brother,
for
real
doing
quick
this.
though, we had to come down here and do this real quick though.
Man, I appreciate the hell out of you. Matter of fact, real quick though, man, tell them where they can find you at.
Yo.
And promote the event one more time too.
Yeah. So real quick though, you can find me on Rare Breed 805 on Instagram. The event we're doing is 805 Media Day. Again, for those who don't know, is out here in the coast. We're bringing together all the media platforms, such as Realquicctho, and all the media platforms and all the artists and entrepreneurs, and we're merging them together on this one day, one side of the year, 4 hours out of the day, 805 Media Day, the first annual official. And yeah, man, we're going to do it together. We're bringing the coast together, bringing the people together, and we're going to really build this place up, man, together.
Hell yeah, man. Just like that. Yak Quiz over here, you know how we get down. Ain't never no sunsets. We always shining. And again, you can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.
Smooth, man.